yards on first down in the game. Now facing second and long. Here comes the rush. Here screws it out. And the pass is complete to Ford. And this time Ford is bottled up as he is brought down there by Toronto linebacker Robert McEwen.
And Ricky Foley was out there as well. Brendan Isaac actually bounced it out and made him redirect. And these guys flying to the football sniffed out that screen. It looked like it was slow developing. Buck wanted to get rid of the football quicker. Kept retreating, waiting for the screen to develop. A good pursuit by the Argonaut defense.
And we'll get a 45-yard field goal try now from Justin Pilardi, whose first field goal of the game is the difference in the score thus far. And he has not missed in his last 5 games, now 10 for 10. And the Bombers run their lead to 6. Gord Miller, Matt Dunnigan, Catherine Dolan here in Toronto on this Friday night. The Argos now down 6, have the ball at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nice job of using your blocks. Big boys are working downfield. Wayne Smith, 40 yards downfield, trying to pave the way for Andre Dury. Excellent play call. Another way to take heat off the pressure on the quarterback. Run some screens. Good play call by Scott Mlinovich.
And we've got an injured Winnipeg Blue Bomber back at the 42-yard line.
Andre Dury, it's good to see him healthy, coming off a quad injury, torn quad.
It appears to be Javon Johnson, the injured Bomber, the CFL's Defensive Player of the Year last year, who has bounced around this year, has played the corner, as you mentioned. In the last few games have been a linebacker, didn't feel comfortable there as we moved back to the corner, and now shaken up.
Yeah, and you know, Ricky Ray continues the hot hand here, and he's been a guy who's been, I think, take advantage of his opportunity and the time off. And I can tell you this. When your quarterback's been in the league for 10 years, when you get 3 weeks off, it does wonders for your arm, and he starts spotting the football with sheer precision, just making it happen. Look at it, just beautiful executed touch passes down the football field. Barnes, Mann, Owens, feeding the rock. Ricky Ray feeling good about his arm right now, what they're doing offensively.
First down for the Winnipeg 40-yard line. Ray, lots of time, wants to go deep, gets hit as he throws. Andre Carroll got in on him, and the pass is incomplete.
Andre Carroll, just a big boy from Delaware, first-year guy. He's going to get to Ricky. Hey, he's got Cackert wide open, but if he doesn't split him right up the middle, well, he's got 2 guys on him right away. Well, that's a nice job getting pressure right at the middle. Vega getting in there. He's already smelt the end zone once offensively, and Carroll, first-year player from Delaware.
2nd and 10. Ray pump fakes, now screens again, and the pass is incomplete for Cackert. And that'll bring up 3rd down for Toronto. And the question for the Argos, is it a field goal try or a punt? And they will send out Swayze Waters and the field goal unit. Noel Prefontaine returned last week from his hip surgery. They don't feel he's ready to kick field goals just yet, so they'll stay with Swayze Waters.
Gord, I saw him in practice. He was popping 40-yarders like it was nothing with about 20 yards to spare. Swayze Waters, he can't punt because he's got a broken thumb, so he's doing the kicking here. And Pre does the punt.
His longest field goal of the year, 50 yards. This from 47, and it is wide to the left. And Clarence Denmark elects not to bring it up. Single point for Toronto. Friday Night Football returns after this. So you're in charge of the multimedia page at the Winnipeg Sun. What's the headline going to be on the Winnipeg Sun's webpage tomorrow?
Rich Pope maybe becomes a very More Rich Pope? I'm not sure.
I like it. That's pretty good.
Are you going to go out like that on the town tonight? I think you can walk into any place and be welcome.
Yeah, I already just coming up back up here to see you guys. I got a lot of high fives and a lot of cheers from the crowd on the sideline. So yeah, you got a lot of support, that's for sure.
Well, it was a tremendous performance under a lot of pressure. I can't imagine, but I thought you fared incredibly well, and we're happy that you had the success you did.
Thanks so much.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Way to go, Rich.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the football game.
Yeah, go Bombers.
Thanks to Wendy's. Got a great performance.
Thank you.
Second and long for the Bombers from their own 38-yard line, and Pierce throws up high, and the pass is caught as it is snagged by Isaac Anderson, and he'll have a Winnipeg first down out to the 54-yard line.
Buck Pierce takes one here. Now this is beautiful delivery. Watch Buck Pierce. He feeling the heat. Ahmad Carroll, and this is a catch, beautiful catch by Isaac over the middle, but watch Buck Pierce in the back end. Feeling the heat. Takes a shot, snaps his head there late.
Now Pierce, what happened? I should correct something I just said.
Yep.
Rich gets $25,000 from the source.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So maybe a couple of big screens, huh?
Well, I think more than that.
Be like 10 big screens.
Absolutely. You can have half the store for that. A lot of guys are interested in that. You know, you can get a whole gaming thing put together. You can get all kinds of flat screens for every room in a house. Well, and the source is huge to give, and they're excited about giving that away. I know Nissan is excited about giving that Titan away as well. Beautiful truck.
Second down for Pierce. Gets hit again. Throws. It's complete. Down to the Toronto 38-yard line. It's Anderson again, but Buck Pierce again took a ferocious shot at the end of that play.
From Brandon Isaac, the quarterback killer for the Toronto Argonauts, and doesn't matter who he's at. Brandon Isaac, I believe he's right here. Watch what he does. Buck Pierce knows he's coming. Little move there, and then takes one, and that's a clean hit.
And Buck Pierce has left the field.
Well, he took a clean shot there. Brandon Isaac, when he meets a quarterback, he's got bad intentions, and he puts him down with authority.
Alex Brink takes the high snap, runs ahead, dives down to the 32-yard line, and Pierce will come back on for the Bombers, or at least went to come back on the field, but is now remaining for the moment on the sideline.
Yeah, and Buck Pierce knew that was coming. He stood in there. A lot of people say he's got to have a better sense of preservation in the pocket when he's playing a game. But that's a play as a quarterback. That's how you're measured. Standing in the pocket, knowing you're going to take a hit and deliver it down the field with a precise throw, which is what he did. You can't blame him there for doing his job.
They take the will forward. Brink goes straight ahead, dives ahead. And it's a first down at the Toronto 26-yard line, and now Pierce will come back on the field for Winnipeg. So Pierce takes 2 plays off, and with the Bombers now 1st and 10 from the Toronto 26-yard line, comes back into the game.
Yeah, and Brandon Isaac, boy, he's done this before. He did it to Alex Brink, he did it to Pierce. Here's going back a couple plays ago, right up the middle. Pierce hanging, knowing he's got his dig coming across. Takes just a good clean shot from Isaac. We'll show you what Isaac's done to quarterbacks in the past and relive that here in a second.
First down, look out, Pierce is hammered again. Edmund Qualley got him hard, and Buck Pierce is very slow to get to his feet.
I don't care who you are, you got a history like Buck Pierce has or not, when Edgerald Qualley delivers a hit like this, it's gonna sting. Pierce is feeling every bit of that. Edge is coming off the top. He's going to hit Pierce from his blind side. Pierce is waiting on a climb route coming from the other side. It's developing, and bang, he saw the head snap back. Edgerald Qualley with a clean hit right on the 4, delivering a knockout blow. A lot of quarterbacks will stay down. Buck Pierce, being the warrior he is, he gets up and says, "Thank you, sir, may I have another."
A couple of years ago, Qualley got Pierce with a late hit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And wound up being disciplined by the league.
Ejected from the ball game by Glenn Johnson. Launched himself into the quarterback.
Now 2nd and long. And the draw play to Simpson. Simpson dives ahead across the 15 of Winnipeg's first down for Chad Simpson, who is close to the 10-yard 6-yard line.
You talk about a Warriors mentality. Buck Pierce on the sidelines. He's telling his coach, I want to stay in. There's a shot. Bam! Watch it. Watch it. He's on the ground. He's checking body parts. Looks to his coach. Says, I'm good. Waves him off. I don't want it. Don't need it. I got this. That's what you love about Buck Pierce.
First down, Winnipeg, the Toronto 11-yard line. Here's Alex Pierce dives ahead and gets down to the 7-yard line. So Pierce again takes a play off and appears to be ready to come back in. Now Pierce remains on the sidelines again. So Pierce takes a couple of steps onto the field, then turns back again. Second time we've seen it.
Yeah. Gary Cruton up in the box at our level, seeing things clearly here. Going to stay with Alex Brink.
2nd and 5. Option play. Brink moves ahead, dives down to the 1-yard line. Should have a Winnipeg first down. Now in this case, will they leave Brink in with a short yardage offense?
I would think so. Down on the 2-yard line. Looks to be close to a first down.
So the Buck Pierce drama continues.
Well,
2 ferocious shots in this drive.
Yeah, one delivered by Brandon Isaac, who's in the mix last time, kind of started this whole mess and has a history with the quarterbacks in a Winnipeg Blue Bomber uniform.
And it is a first down
and
for Brink.
Edgerel Kowali, who is lethal when he arrives in contact. That guy is built for this game. I'm glad if I'm on the field, I know where number 5 is 24/7.
First and goal, Winnipeg from the Toronto 2-yard line. Howard deep in the backfield for the Bombers. Brink around the corner, touchdown! Alex Brink with another touchdown for Winnipeg, and the Bombers with their most impressive offensive performance of the season.
Absolutely, Gord. This football team is feeling it, and it starts with those big boys up front. This is designed, they see it. They're almost reach blocking down here on the goal line. They see a soft spot on the edge. This is by design. Alex Brink and the big boys up front exploit it. Going to the end zone one more time.
Point after is good, and the Blue Bombers have already equaled their best offensive output of the season. Sack Tally brought to you by Purelator, tackling hunger across Canada. Check. Well, Winnipeg Blue Bombers with a couple of sacks in this game are now tied with Montreal for the CFL league. Toronto last in the league with 20 sacks, 1 tonight, and the sack tally approaching 1 million pounds of food.
It's awesome.
Purelator donates a pound of food for the weight of every quarterback sack.
Which quarterback?
Jumps away from Sugar and down to the back. Close to first down. Markley, he'll have it out to the 48-yard line. Whichever one got sacked.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's a lot of food.
Meanwhile, Chad Owens adds to his league-leading total yards. Owens on pace for 3,900, the record held by Mike Clemens.
Really missed
97.
Really missed Ricky Ray when he's on the lineup. Just absolutely production slimy.
And the pounding that Owens takes.
Shooting to his conditioning.
Now Ricky Ray wants to go deep, throws underneath. The pass is incomplete for Owens, who couldn't make the one-handed catch.
Yeah, that was just a nice job by Ian Logan, the free safety for Winnipeg, 8-year man out of Wilfrid Laurier. And he actually causes Ricky Ray to check down underneath and make an errant throw. But Ian Logan's over the top. You can see him just the top left corner of your picture. He's going to pick up Dury, climbing route right there over the top, and Ray sees it, has to dump it down. Good recognition by the veteran free safety Ian Logan.
Second and long. Ray Stepping up and throws. Whoa, look out. Maurice Mann got belted on the play by Ian Logan, but hung on to make the catch and has a Toronto first down to the Winnipeg 48.
Well, Ian, of course, is ready to dump down on that play, and then he imposes his will on this play. Listen to this. Slobber knocker right there. Ian Logan's taking a knee. Checking his body parts.
And trying to answer that telephone.
That ringing in his head. That's not funny.
Mann's got 2 catches for 52 yards in the football game. Logan slowly makes his way off the field, so the Argos moving again. First down at the Winnipeg 48-yard line. As you mentioned, Matt, in the first half, the 2 lowest scoring teams in the CFL are involved in a Friday night shootout.
Love it.
Hey, getting your starting quarterback back in the lineup doesn't hurt, huh?
Absolutely, on both sides. And both these guys are actually feeling it, and their offenses are comfortable with them in the saddle. Offensive play calling, the playbook is open wide for both of these guys because they're seasoned vets, and the offensive coordinators are having a fun time calling this game. Defenses are having trouble making any kind of stops and impact here.
Kacker. Way up and throwing to Owens. He's got the catch. Now looks back. Looks for a corner block. Here comes Owens around the corner and dives down to the 38-yard line. He ran about 30 to get 10 and should have a Toronto first down.
Yeah, Hepney was outflanked him there to the field as he bounced back. It was redirecting, and boy, it looked like he had a nice wide open field. Ricky Ray, he's got man right up the front. He chooses to go outside, and Chad says, I'm not going in there. I'm going to go out and around. There's Hepney staying with contained. Nice job by him, forcing Owens back into the posse, who's in hot pursuit.
Marcellus Bowman there as well, but it is a first down for Toronto. Just inside the Winnipeg 39-yard line.
It's fun to watch, though, isn't he? The flying Hawaiian. He's an electric football player. Attacks the game the way it's meant to be tacked. Fearless. Fearless competitor.
90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ray, lots of time. Throws to Barnes. He's got it. First down. Down to the 23-yard line. And there's a flag on the play, and that'll be holding against Toronto. That'll bring this game back. Another costly penalty for the Argos, who actually in this game.
Holding. Toronto, number 52. 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
They haven't had nearly the penalty problems they've had in recent weeks.
No, they haven't. And to me, that's part of their success. You can't turn the football over. You can't take penalties. You have to be disciplined and play sound football. For the most part, their Achilles heel has been penalties. And so far, fairly clean night for both football teams.
That one, though, wiped out a 22-yard gain. Now back to the 48. Ray's fired. The pass is caught by Owens, fumble. And now a race for the loose ball, and it is pounced on by the Bombers. And Damon Washington has it. Chad Owens' second fumble loss of the game is his 8th of the year.
This is becoming a story within the story, a stellar season where he goes over 10,000 yards faster than anybody in the game. And here he doesn't put it away, and the ball's on the ground again. Good hustle play by Damon Washington from the strong side linebacker position. In suit, just going to the football. Good things will happen. Ball's on the ground once again from Chad Owens. And that is becoming a problem very quickly for the flying Hawaiian, Scott Milanovich.
And Milanovich is going for a walk to cool off as the Bombers have the ball back at the 28-yard line, and Buck Pierce is back in. And to Chad Simpson. Flags are down as Simpson is thrown down at the 30-yard line. So Chad Owens.
I got a sneaky suspicion that was on Adriano Bell.